Are you having problems with your dishwasher draining because the sink is too far away? Well, stick around and I'll show you what I did. Dishwasher's out. Problem that I'm having is I put an extension on this drain, but unfortunately the drain has to run through one cabinet, two cabinets before it gets here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to drill a hole in the back and go straight down into the crawl space. So here's what we'll be using to drill that hole into our subfloor. We have a 2-hour amp flex 24 volt lithium ion battery. We're using the flex 24 volt and the flex spade bit. So let's make that hole. My measurements were off a little bit and I was drilling into the floor joist. So we're gonna move it back just a little bit and we should be clear now. There we go. Now for the test. Perfect fit. All right, so we're in the spooky crawl space. Woo! So this is going to be the drain right here from the dishwasher. Now we have it coming straight down and we're gonna tap right into this bad boy right here. Time to run to Home Depot to get parts. Don't ever call a network engineer for plumbing advice. Dale Lucid didn't help any. He sends me this. So then I call Grimmeute and he sends me this picture. Now we're getting somewhere. Give you guys a heads up. Went to Lowe's like I said. Got myself a new flex tools. Yes sir. Got the flex 24 sawzall right there with the flex 24 volt 5 amp battery. Also picked up the flex 24 volt blade right there. Ready to go, baby. We rocking and rolling. So what I really enjoy about this flex sawzall here is the fact that the changing of the blade. All you gotta do is lift up on this little flex tab right there and you drop the blade in and there you go, ready to go. Flex at your local Lowe's, they're all in there. So okay, so here's what we've done. I've made a mark here, made a mark there. It's gonna help me to realign it to make sure I keep the same little angle. So I'm gonna end up putting this piece here. As you can see, I have my marks, my lines. They're gonna line up with these lines. So it's gonna look something like that. So what I'm gonna have to do is cut it here so that this can fit, right? And then this is gonna be moved over that way. But we're gonna do this cut first. Keep it flush. Oh yeah, baby. We're gonna cut right here. That flex sawzall is cutting mighty well. Pretty happy with the performance. A good practice when installing PVC is try to do a dry fit. Always try to do a dry fit first so you can figure out your angles, your turns, the position that you want them. Once you get everything dry fitted in the position that you like, then you take a marker, and if you notice on the sides of the PVC, normally there's little, I don't know what you want to call them, niches, tabs, stuff like that. You can line those up, and then you take your little marker and you start making like little tick marks. So once you take them all apart and you primer and glue everything, you'll be able to put it back exactly the way you wanted it. So that's what I'm doing here, just using those little black marks to line everything up. So once I take it apart and I glue it and I put it back, it'll go back exactly the way I want it. So that's a little tip there. This has got to be the reason people are plumbers. Favorite part of a plumber's job is sniffing the primer and the glue. If you disagree, put in the comments. Plumbers, what's your favorite part about plumbing? Look good, look at that. All right, we're cooking, baby. I know too much. Can I please be let back in? A couple seconds. Let it go. All right, no more blowout. Let's up. I know you plumbers down there in the YouTube world are gonna be talking smack. I can dish it out, so I should be able to take it. I appreciate everybody watching the channel, joining, subscribing. So if we mention your name, if we mention your channel, it's out of love. We really don't mean any disrespect. And if we do, we have, I guess it's just gonna happen, you know. Sometimes, as imperfect human beings, sometimes we just say a little too much. So if we've hurt your feelings, sorry about that, all right? But come on, grow up. We're pretty much grown adults here, so. My marks. There we go. All right, cool. Here. Hold this down. Press. Oh, this thing wasn't recording. We got the Y. Now I got to put this back here. This is gonna go in there. It's up there. Here. This goes in here. This here. Got that boy in there. Well, plumbers, how did I do? So we're testing the water. Water's on. It is now draining, making sure we see no leaks. So what Grimmeute said is make this standpipe, and if I understand correctly, correct me in the comments, Grimmy. Grim said you take this and then you just drop it in there. And I'm like, what? Why? When I got this thing and that thing is, so I can connect this to here. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna tighten it. I don't know. I feel more safe doing this. You guys in the comments, let me know, was Grim right? Was Grimmy correct? Would it be okay just to drop this in the, maybe zip tie it and forget about it like it was a washing machine? I don't know. I mean, kind of makes sense, but I don't know, man. I'm just saying, buddy. I feel more comfortable with that. So the other question that I had, I understand the P-trap. I understand why to make a P-trap. Get that. But did I really have to make a P-trap? I mean, isn't this considered, don't you consider this a P-trap? There's gonna be water stuck in there. I think we did this right. I think it actually looks good, Grim. I really do appreciate you taking the time for me. So you guys go make sure if you got any plumbing questions, make sure you ask Grimmeute. Don't ask Ed the Old Tech Guy or Dale, because you know them. I told them what I was doing, and as you saw their responses, you know, all these guys want to do is goof around and joke around. I'm over here having serious issues. But whatever. Anyway, they're still my boys. Well, that's the project for today. Let's test the dishwasher, see what happens. So again, thanks to Grimmeute. I know I gave him a call. He ended up helping me out. I know he was running around doing something. It was perfect too because I guess he was at the store as well. So he was able to run to the plumbing department and show me exactly what pieces I needed. It's kind of awesome. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yes. Beautiful. All right. It's working. You can see that, yes. You can see that line flexing. So we now got water in the pipe. I know that piece of PVC is a little crooked, but that's all right. I got it in there finally. It's not leaking. I got hardwood underneath, so if it was leaking, I'd see water. No water. Oh, nice. No leaks, no leaks. Da 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 da. Bye bye. Hasta la vista, baby.